Hi. Um, Good morning. I am about to start work in a few minutes, but I wanted to share this dream that I had. Um, and I'm sharing it in relation to the fact that I'm making all of these posts about my inner child. Um, the work kind of never ends. It really doesn't. But I will say that there are results to it. And a lot of the ways that you can mark progress is by having an active dream life and making sure that you're journaling, making sure that when you see certain numbers going by as well, like for me, it has been 44, over and over again for the past couple of weeks. In addition to that, I have repeatedly had um, dreams about babies and me rescuing a baby in some sort of way. Um, Last night, I dreamt that I was in a classroom of kids and I was healing these kids of these different ailments. They just kept like walking up to me, and I was not teaching, I was healing these kids from these different ailments that they had. And so this one child walked up and I could see in her rib cage it appeared swollen, and it was like I could see through her rib cage all of this weird gray energy. And I was like, oh, I got to get that out of there. Come here, sweetie. And there was a child on my right that was maybe about 12, and the other one on my left was a 7-year old. And I'm telling this toddler version to come forward. And I told her to just breathe deep. And I put my hand on her chest and I told her to breathe deep. And when she tried to breathe deep and I tried to pull that gray matter out, she started asphyxiating. And the next thing you know, she just stopped breathing completely. And the younger one said, I'm actually going to say it was the younger me because they didn't appear to be me, but I knew they were me, if that makes sense. And the younger one was like, you killed her. And the older one was like, she's not dead. She's just sleeping or something. And she's like, she's not dead. She's not dead. Like, she's completely in denial. She's not dead. And I said, you're right. She's not dead. And I put her down. And when I put her down on the seat where I was sitting at, and I turned to like resuscitate her, she was smaller, like a doll baby almost. And I still, like as if she was just shrinking in size, just shrinking and dying, like the younger version said. And I did compressions and I breathed into her. And when I breathed into her, she began to swell back up and turn into her normal size. And the other one was like, I told you she wasn't dead. And the 7-year old was like, well, how was I supposed to know? You know? Um, I'm getting distracted. But anyway, I say all of that to say that the child that was being resuscitated was me. I was the healer. I was the 14-year-old. I was the 7-year-old. My inner self is allowing me to know that what I'm doing is working. The work that I'm putting forth is truly not in vain. And if you are also on this healing journey and unsure of how to do things, it really takes you honoring yourself. It takes you honoring what your inner child wants in order to heal it. And sometimes it's silly things. I want y'all to know that I said that I'm going to work on my fitness and stuff like that, and that I haven't been in good condition since treatment, and I haven't been myself energetically and spiritually, and in a lot of different ways. I just have not been to myself, and it's okay. I'm not going back to the old self. I'm creating a new self. Nonetheless, my new self has to include what my old self wanted in order for me to be happy. And so I absolutely hate cardio. I don't like, if it's not a walk in the park, if I'm not like hiking in the woods or something, just having a good old time in nature, I kind of don't like it. I do like biking, but I don't have a bike right now. Um, so the other day, a friend of mine, we went to the gym together, and we went to the gym together, and he's like, oh, you want to play basketball with me? And I was like, I can't play basketball. And it's funny, I heard myself say that me, the adult, say I can't play basketball to my younger self saying, I love basketball. And the reason this is significant is because when I was a kid, growing up in a super religious household, my mother viewed basketball and other sports. I was kind of just like allowed to run and bike. They viewed sport as being like a gateway to lesbianism. I know, ridiculous, but that's how it was. And so I wasn't, even though I liked certain sports, I couldn't actually play them. Unless, of course, like I was at school out of sight. But I'm out here dribbling the basketball, even though I'm like, cardio wise, so out of shape, but I didn't get tired because I was having fun. Even if I suck at it, I was having fun. And I realized, like, okay, I went and bought me a basketball. I realized, like, I might not be good at it. Obviously, I'm not going to the WNBA or anything, but why not have fun cardio? What's stopping me? Right? Like, what makes us grow up and think that we have to stop doing so many things? And so that's kind of what I wanted to share because I feel like even in the midst of all of the craziness that's going on in the world, there are some of us who are still, spiritually grounded. Still, some of us are still aware that we are on these healing journeys. Some of us are still doing the work, 10 plus years later, still doing the work. And it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Um, Let me know about your journey in the comments below. I'll talk to you soon.